Hello students, now let us discuss electric dipole in electric field. Electric dipole, two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance constitute electric dipole. Two equal and opposite charges. Imagine minus q charges here and imagine plus q charges here, two equal charges, unlike charges. Imagine they are at a small distance r, let r equal to 2a here. Then this constitutes electric dipole. Two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance constitute electric dipole. Electric dipole moment P equal to Q into R. It is nothing but Q into 2A. So electric dipole moment is product of one of the charges and distance between the charges. Unit of charge is coulomb. This is distance. Unit of distance is meter. Therefore, unit for electric dipole moment is coulomb meter. Electric dipole moment is a vector quantity. It acts from minus q to plus q. So, electric dipole is two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance constitute electric dipole. Electric dipole moment is product of one of the charges and distance between the charges of the electric dipole. Electric dipole moment unit is coulomb meter. Imagine this is uniform electric field. In uniform electric field, the force lines will be parallel to each other. Imagine a dipole is kept like this. Imagine a dipole is kept like this in uniform electric field. Imagine minus q is here and plus q is here. The arrow mark indicates that the electric field is acting along this direction. And in the electric field, this positive side, this is negative side. And this is negative charge, this is positive charge. And positive is here, and therefore there will be force of attraction. Therefore, force will be acting along this direction. And here, the force will be acting along this direction towards negative. They will attract each other. The distance between the two charges is 2a. That is the midpoint. The electric dipole is kept at an angle theta with the electric field, uniform electric field. Electric field is equal to force experienced by test at that point. So I can write that force F is equal to EQ. Force F is equal to EQ. So the force experienced by the negative charge here, force F is equal to minus EQ. Here force experienced by positive charge, force F is equal to plus EQ. Here the force experienced by the negative charge is minus EQ. Here force experienced by the positive charge is plus EQ. Two forces are acting on the same electric dipole and they are equal in magnitude and they are acting in opposite directions. Therefore, a torque is developed there. Torque is a twisting force, just like when we apply two equal forces in opposite directions. It's a twisting force. Torque tau is equal to one of the forces into perpendicular distance, one of the forces into perpendicular distance between the two forces. Here, this is the perpendicular distance between these two forces. Okay, here force is acting, here force is acting. So this is the perpendicular distance between the two forces. Let this point be A, let this point be B, let this point be C. So BC is the perpendicular distance. Okay, if theta is here, then this is also going to be equal to theta. So here sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Okay, here opposite side is BC. Opposite side is BC. Hypotenuse is AC. AC is nothing but distance between the two charges, that is 2a. So we can write that BC is equal to 2a sin theta. 2a sin theta. BC is the perpendicular distance. Then one of the forces is EQ. Perpendicular distance between the two forces is 2a sin theta. 2a sin theta. Then we can write that torque tau is equal to PE sin theta. Torque tau is equal to PE sin theta. Okay, because electric dipole moment P is equal to Q into 2a. torque. Torque is one of the forces in the perpendicular distance. Unit of force is Newton and unit for distance is meter. Therefore, Newton meter is unit for torque. If theta is equal to 0, it means the dipole is aligned parallel to the electric field. Sin 0 is 0. Then torque is 0. It will not experience any torque. If theta is equal to 90, it means the dipole is aligned like this. If theta is equal to 90, sin 90 is 1, then torque tau is equal to Pe. If theta is equal to 180 degree, again torque is equal to 0. Now let us discuss work done in rotating electric dipole in electric field. Imagine this is uniform electric field. The lines are parallel to each other. It is uniform electric field. Imagine this is uniform electric field. Imagine the electric dipole is kept like this in electric field. Minus Q is here and plus Q is there. Arrow mark indicate that positive side of the electric field is left side and negative side of the electric field is the right side. Here force experienced by minus Q is force F is equal to minus EQ. Here force experienced by plus Q is force F is equal to plus EQ. Okay. Imagine this dipole is making angle theta with the uniform electric field. This is the direction of electric field. This is direction of dipole. Angle between the two is theta. Now I want to rotate this electric dipole, maybe this side or in opposite, whatever it is. If I want to rotate this to a small angle d theta, then imagine it is rotated and the dipole is aligned like this now. Now it is rotated for angle d theta. Let 2a is distance between the two charges of the electric dipole. Okay. Now general equation for work. Work is equal to force into distance. Here to rotate to small angle d omega partial work done dw is equal to force. It is the electric dipole is experiencing torque in uniform electric field. The torque is kept in uniform electric field, therefore it is experiencing torque. If electric dipole is kept in non-uniform electric field, in addition to torque it will experience force also. Because if it is a non-uniform electric field, these two forces will not be equal. Then in addition to torque there will be some force. And here this is for linear displacement. Here it is angular displacement. Here it is angular displacement d theta. Therefore tau into d theta. Then dw partial work done dw is equal to tau is equal to Pe sin theta. Pe sin theta. Pe sin theta d theta. Total work done W is equal to integral dw. Total work done. If you want to bring the electric dipole parallel or perpendicular, whatever it is, total work done W is equal to integral dw. We can have limits dw that's equal to Pe integral sin theta d theta. These two are constants, so we take it out. Integral sin theta is cos theta, so we get total work done equal to minus Pe cos theta, minus Pe cos theta. This total work done is stored as electrostatic energy in the dipole. So we can write it as U. U is equal to minus Pe cos theta, minus Pe cos theta. If theta is equal to 0, if theta is equal to 0, if theta is equal to 0, it means that the dipole is aligned parallel to the electric field. If theta is equal to 0, cos 0 is 1, then U is equal to minus Pe. If theta is equal to 90, if theta is equal to 90, cos 90 is 0. If cos 90 is 0, then U is equal to 0. When electric dipole is perpendicular, electrostatic energy stored in the dipole is 0. If theta is equal to 180, then dipole is aligned anti-parallel to electric field. Then cos theta is cos 180, which is minus 1. Then U is equal to minus Pe into minus 1, that is U is equal to Pe. Then maximum electrostatic energy is stored in dipole. For example, when theta is equal to if theta is equal to 180 degree. It means that the dipole is aligned anti-parallel. Then cos theta is equal to cos 180, which is minus 1. Then electrostatic potential energy U is equal to minus PE into minus 1. So that is equal to PE. Therefore, maximum amount of energy stored when electric dipole is aligned anti-parallel. When electric dipole is aligned parallel, then theta is equal to 0. When cos 0 is 1, then U is equal to minus PE when theta is equal to 0. In this case, minimum amount of energy is stored. In this case, when it is anti-parallel, maximum amount of energy is stored. So this is just analysis on electric dipole in uniform electric field. Torque, this is work done to rotate electric dipole in electric field. I hope you understand this concept. Thank you.